15. 10. 5.
How do I stop him?
3, 2, 1.
What's going on, guys?
What's
What's
going
up?
on?
That was a bad idea to do that for the first time. How come you were unmuted? I don't understand. Me and Russ were both muted.
Thank you, dear.
No appearance? Oh, there you go. I always thought Mrs. Bubs was imaginary, but there she is.
She might be. We might be doing the same drugs. You and I. We're seeing angels.
Come on, Big O.
What's going on, man?
You see Big O when he was on Comic Rose? Like, I think every round he played, like, I think it was like Adam Hughes in like every round he was in.
He's got a very strong Adam Hughes collection.
He does.
He does.
Have you built on yours recently?
Yeah, other than I picked up that Catwoman 51.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You just picked it up too, and I picked it right after you.
You know what one I kind of recently saw that I kind of wouldn't mind trying to get? He did like a
Wait, let me guess. I don't know. Go ahead.
Star Wars. He did like a Star Wars one with Princess Leia on the front. It looks like it's old.
Done a few Star Wars. I've got a whole.
Old.
He's got a short run of Star Wars too.
Rebel I've got a couple of the legacy ones, but
it's pretty good. Star Wars QRSTUV. Hey, Werewolf by Lunchtime. Boy, he's got the scariest Demdara Vader of anybody out there. All right, let's take a look. QRSTU, right? So
I didn't realize you could access your drawer so easily.
Oh, yes. I love having easy to access drawers. So here's number 1.
Okay. Hang on.
Star Wars. You don't have to make me big.
No,
There it is. Star Wars Rebel Heist number 1 by Adam Hughes. And here is number Dose.
Oh, that's a good one.
And here is Third of All. I like that one. And here is One to Grow On, number 4. I like this one. There you go. It's a complete set. Now all I have to do is read them. I'm not going to read them.
The one I'm thinking of with Leia on the front, she's in like the bikini and everything, but I think it looks like old style Adam Hughes. Like, it doesn't have that Adam Hughes.
Oh, the one in the bikini? Yeah, that's the legacy. That's one of the legacy ones.
No, I don't think it's legacy. It's like a first issue or something like that.
It's Star Wars Classics.
Yeah, something like that.
That's what it's called. Or Classic Star Wars or something like that. I think it's a reprint run.
Nice. What's been going on, Russ? Any news?
Not a whole lot. Just changed my video schedule up last week.
So what did the streak end at, your daily videos? Because I know you ended it,
247.
Right?
Wow.
It's good effort.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I started doing those new series with the superhero spotlight with the origins and the retro games.
Yeah, those were terrible.
I think they were great.
Anybody watch that?
I
tried like 30 seconds in. It was fucking horrible.
I thought they were good, mate. Don't worry about this guy.
But yeah, those I've been having more fun making those than anything. So I decided to cut back on the dailies and just focus on doing those so I could put even more time into editing. Instead of like having to stay up all night editing one to meet like a daily schedule. Now I got a couple days in between and I got more time to put into them.
Yeah, well, I think it was a good idea because you were definitely releasing videos like for the sake of releasing them. Like when you released a TikTok video that you did 2 years ago, I was like, I felt ripped off. Russ.
Yeah, I was going to the limit there.
you put like the clickbaity title. I was like, oh, what's this? This could be funny. And then I was like, man, I saw this 2 years ago, Russ. Good on Gore.
Hey, Gore's here. Look, we got to step up our game now.
Old Wolf is hopefully coming. Old Wolf will hopefully come.
That's what his wife says. Now, I don't mean it like that. You're terrible, Simon. I mean, he's busy with it. You said he's busy with his wife and he'll be on his way. So she's hoping he gets on. You guys are just horrible. I got to watch what I say around you rascals.
What exactly is in that vape there, Bob?
Testosterone.
Yeah.
Milk straight from the bull. I don't know, some kind of cookies, and I probably have it here somewhere. It's called Riding Shotgun by Prohibition. Golden Cookie Pudding. I've been called that for years.
Is that the flavor? Golden Cookie Pudding?
Golden Cookie Pudding.
Is that got nicotine in it?
Very little. I don't even smoke. So I just do this. Like, people always are confused by that. They're like, you don't smoke, but you vape. I'm like, I only vape sometimes. Like, you ever like go for a cigar or something? Like, you ever smoke a cigar? Like,
well, I used to smoke. So.
Right. But like, I never even smoke. So like, I'll smoke a cigar on occasion, and I would smoke a cigar at my height, maybe once a week. So now instead of doing that, I do this, and it's better for me, and it tastes better, and it's fun, and it's a little hobby of its own. So there you go.
Mate, there's a lot of nudie stuff going on in this comic.
I've heard vape is bad for you. I'll stick to cigarettes. I actually used to work in the cigarette industry / vaping industry. So I have,
really?
Yeah. So I'm all in the studies for all that stuff. And I worked actually with scientists and lawyers. So I know what the truth is, and I know what the truth is said to be. And I know that the real answer is somewhere in the middle.
I remember when vaping sort of first became a thing down here, and a friend of mine introduced me to it, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't smoke anymore. Like I just smoke these vapes," and he was like importing them at the time, and I was like, "Man, that thing, like it was like you had the electronic cigarettes, so it looked like a cigarette, and like, dude, that thing has lived in your mouth like for the whole day today. Like it just lived in his mouth. It never had it. So it's like, I don't know if it's really helping you quit smoking."
Wow. Yeah, I mean, anything you do in excess is not good. Like, I mean, really. I mean, drinking beer is legal, but if you do it all day, you're an alcoholic, right? So, and that'll kill you. So, to me, I take this. This is like eating a donut or something. You know, if you're doing it every day, it's bad for you. You know, it's a luxury that you know is not. There's nothing in this good for you. Now, if it stops you from doing something that's worse, then you can make a rationale, but it still doesn't make it good for you. So to me, it's like eating a donut or drinking a beer or something. It's not good for you. But there's worse things for you. That's for sure.
I did vape for a little bit. A friend of mine gave me his old one because he bought a new one. And what I loved about it was I could have it on a stream because I don't smoke cigarettes inside. You know, I could smoke my vape inside, and it has all these nice flavors. I can't remember which flavor it was that I really dug, but yeah, some of the flavors are crazy. My mate has like a Red Bull one.
That's bad enough to drink.
Yeah.
I think Russ is frozen. Russ, blink twice.
No, I'm here. I've never smoked, so I don't know anything about them.
You're not missing out on much, mate.
Nothing to add to the conversation. I'm just sitting here looking
let's
pretty
go
and
live
listening.
and talk about it. Yeah.
Mate, this book has just like got nude chicks the whole time.
What book is it?
Just quick flash. It's Cradle of Filth. It's like the band one. I just had to flick through it before I bagged. I was like, holy crap, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. I'm sure it's about satanic rituals and things like that.
Well, how could it not be?
Right up your alley.
No, I would have felt it if it was there. Uh-oh. John's here.
I had to cut down to 15cc. See, when I smoked, I never smoked that. I mean, unless I drank, if I was out drinking, I could smoke 15 cigarettes. But like in general, Yeah, I'll never really smoke that many just for the sake of smoking. Oh, this looks like trouble. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's talking about you, Russ.
Well, you're 10 minutes in. Did you have a plan for this stream, Simon?
No,
or was
it was just a hangout stream with you guys. It's been a while since I hung out with you guys.
I love it.
Is that not cool? I mean, I was hoping,
It's even cooler. I think we need to start an Instagram chat. That way we can do it more often or be more connected and just be like, hey, is everybody available this time? Instead of having to, like, it's too much on you to have to coordinate every time, back and forth 3 times. We'll just do a group chat. And then, like, if it's somebody's birthday, we'll sneak on the side and be like, oh, we're going to do this for Bub,
It's your birthday coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, same as yours. We're like a week apart. We've been through this on the last stream. And I thought I was helping out by joining you guys. You guys always do streams together, the 2 of you. And I know you've got, wouldn't you normally have one tonight?
No, Wednesday. So we normally do it on, was it Wednesday night for you guys?
Well, yeah, it's Thursday morning for Simon, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't have one this week?
Yeah, no, I just had a lot of stuff going on recently, so.
Oh, okay.
Take a.
Well, episode when we do one will be episode 40. So
you guys generally, sometimes you do your theme ones, and those are fun, but they almost always degrade into reminiscing about the first time you guys met, your first time you ever got on YouTube, and how other people get more subs and how YouTube's mean to you. Like, that's every episode.
Man, I'm not complaining about YouTube being mean to me.
We did that like twice, man.
It goes back and forth,
We did one that was just a YouTube memories video, just talking about how we started YouTube, I think.
I know, but you'd also
most of the time, if anything, it breaks down into like talking about like nostalgic stuff from the 90s.
Let's hear more about that.
See, there was this time in the 90s that I'm real nostalgic about.
Oh, this time in the 90s, not just the 90s, but there was a time there. Yeah. Oh man, look, YouTube is mean, says Simo.
He's at work, mate. He should be working. Come on, Jackson.
This is my office.
What's up, Jackson?
This is where I work.
The unusual Bub specs. Maybe that could be the name of Bub's spec show.
Could be.
Bub specs, yeah.
I can't get a video out, man. I've been so covered up with work, just trying to get a handle on it. It's so much work. Heck, it's a lot of work.
Have you been picking up any new books?
Yeah, just no time to show them off, but yeah.
You did a couple of streams actually that I missed because I didn't even realize you did them, and then I went to your channel and you did like 2 or 3 streams. I think you did one with the misses and stuff, and I was like, how did I miss those? But then they were too long for me to rewatch. So.
Oh, I totally understand. Yeah, I haven't watched anything on your channel since you had your misses on there. It's been about 2 years now. I've avoided every episode. Nah, I'm just kidding. I check in every now and then, make sure your hair is still the same color.
It's not, mate. It needs a recharge really hard.
I think it might have been Instagram, and somebody was showing pictures, and there was a guy on there that looked suspiciously like you, and he had the same red and black split hair on the same side too. Red on your left side and black on his right side. And I was like, honestly, I had to get to about the 3rd or 4th picture to make sure it wasn't you. I was like, is this one of Simon's friends that I know? And he's showing pictures, like, because it was at a party. And I was like, maybe that is Simon. It was dimly lit. I was like, that could be Simon. And like the 4th picture, I was like, that's not Simon. Simon hasn't been that skinny in 4 years. How old is this picture? That dude was slim. I was like, that guy looks good. That ain't Simon. Get out of here. Simon got him a girlfriend. He started eating donuts every day. That's not him.
You should see that video I did about my hair. I used a lot of old photos of
the comic book community award one.
Yeah, did you watch that? How
I saw.
This is a photo of me back when I was WWE champion.
Yeah,
all the bitches.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, have you ever read any Death Dealer?
Not that I'm aware of. Isn't that Frank Frazetta's?
Yeah, Frank Frazetta's.
I can read.
Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer.
There you go.
I just thought I'd pick some up because I want to check it out. But the books bloody don't tell you the bloody issue on them. It's weird.
What does tune mean?
What?
Tune. What does it mean?
Oh no, it's just a friend of mine's t-shirt brand. There you go. Free plug. Tune. I don't know what it means.
Russ likes a free plug every now and then, don't you, Russ?
If it's free, it's for me.
That I believe.
Death Dealer is just an art piece, not an actual story. Wait, hang on. No, there was Death Dealer comics a while back.
Until now in comics, he's saying.
No, there was definitely an older Death Dealer comic. Like this isn't like the first time there's been a Death Dealer comic. There's like I've seen Captain Comics has it. I've seen a few people.
Yeah, but you're so young, Simon. If you're saying now, it could be like recent.
I'm so young, am I?
What a babe.
It's just a painting. I've actually got these two Frank Frazetta art books that I actually got. I found them in my collection of books one day. I had no idea. I was like, I never bought this, and I must have grabbed them from my dad when they moved out of home. So I think he had them, and they're actually really good.
So you stole them?
No. He when they moved out of their home that I grew up in, they were getting rid of a bunch of stuff, and they're like, "Do you want any of this?" And I must have taken that. And that was before I knew who Frank Frazetta was or anything. I just thought it was cool, I guess. And that's when I found some of my comics. And that's kind of slowly led into me getting back into comics.
And that was how many weeks ago?
About 4.
4 weeks.
Yeah,
it's almost a month.
Mate, I haven't read anything for. It's been a while. It's been a while.
I have volume 1 of Liberty Meadows by the bed. So while I'm waiting for my wife to finish her nightly potions and salves routine, all her, creams and lotions and everything that she, stays looking whatever, then I'll read like a few pages of that. So if someone asks me, are you reading anything right now? The answer is always just Liberty Meadows is all I read right now. And about 2 pages a night.
Yeah, I've been reading some manga actually recently. I bought this Star Wars manga and I read a bit of that. It's so easy to read. Like I smashed through 16 pages in the first night.
You start at the end anyway, don't you?
No, these ones aren't. I bought some Star Wars ones and they open up the normal way. So some people would say that's not manga. They've been okay, cool. Mangoes, yeah, mangoes. It's like a type of comic book.
I like mangoes.
Do you like mangoes, Russ?
They're all right. Not my favorite.
Oh, but you have pineapple on pizza. Bubs, are you a pineapple on pizza guy?
No. I am normal for most things.
It's actually quite incredible. One of my mates at work went around and asked everybody at work, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? And I couldn't, but me and him were pretty much the minority. I couldn't believe so many people said yes to it. I was shocked.
Wow.
It's good, man. You got to have fresh pineapple, though. The canned junk isn't any good.
Yeah, but hang on. So you're telling me you go to a pizza place, like a pizzeria or whatever you guys call it, and you order a Hawaiian. What do you guys call it? We call it Hawaiian over here.
Yeah, usually it's called a Hawaiian. If it's got ham and pineapple, then it's Hawaiian. Yeah.
You telling me that they use fresh pineapple?
With just pineapple and jalapenos because I like that spicy and sweet combo.
Let's start over.
Even crazier.
I'm not that familiar with the town Russ lives in, but I know that it's only slightly smaller than the town I live in. And I can tell you, there's not been a fresh pineapple in that town in 35 years. And that fell off of a truck going to a real town.
There's no way a pizza place is using fresh pineapple unless it's some trendy, fancy pizza place that you're paying $30 for a slice.
Russ doesn't go out into
I
public that much.
I switch back and forth between Papa John's and Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're using cans. Those cans have been sitting in there for 30 years, mate.
Yeah, the flavor you're talking about is rust. Like that's the flavor you're enjoying. Goodness gracious.
Pineapple and Malibu rum. Yeah, I haven't tried that. I like pineapple, don't get me wrong, but just on pizza with my meat, get out of here.
That's
Too
why
late. I've gotten you wrong.
You don't put any like meat on it, man. Or it's good with chicken, man. But I just like pineapple and jalapenos. That combination with the sweet and spicy is good.
That's crazy, man. Spicy with pineapple as well. You know the worst thing is like I could eat like when I'm drunk sometimes at a party and all there is Hawaiian pizza. I mean, I'm too drunk to pick off the pineapple. I'll eat it. You know, like I can eat stuff that I don't like, but I could never, ever do a hamburger that has a big chunk of pineapple and they get that shit out of here, Russ.
Dude, that's good, man. Big slice of grilled pineapple on a burger.
I don't want no pineapple
dude,
juice
delicious.
squirting all over my chicken.
Dip the whole thing in a bucket of ranch.
Anytime you have to dip something in a bucket of ranch to make it taste good, it's not good to begin with.
Now it tastes good without it, man. The ranch just adds that little extra to it.
Yeah, makes it edible.
Russ puts ranch on everything. Though.
I know he does. It's ridiculous.
I've been doing that since I was little, though, man.
Russ, if you put half your ranch budget into your comic budget, you'd have one hell of a collection going. What you're talking about, man?
To be fair, I get my ranch at Aldi's, man. So it's only like 99 cents a bottle.
Yeah, because it's 2 years expired too.
Yeah, look, Bookworm's kind of right. Like, there's a lot of things that I guess I don't like the idea of, but then when I eat it, it's not like, for example, applesauce on like what they have it on pork or whatever,
balls,
like a roast pork. That like I don't like the idea of that because that sounds just as gross. But I've had it and it's like it's okay. But I think pineapple's too sweet to have on things. I love fresh pineapple though. It's awesome on its own. Just get it out of my burger and my mozzarella. Get it out here, Nick. Get it out of here.
Teriyaki and pineapples and
man, this is all messed
that's
up.
too much going on for me. Gammon and what's gammon?
Yeah, first
like
I've read it wrong.
Backgammon? Is it front gammon or backgammon? Put it in the comments below.
I've seen worse than that. What else is gross? How do you have
what?
I was going to say, Russ, how do you have your steak?
I like it well done.
Oh, man.
I don't think you have taste buds. I think that's what because people who are like well done steaks, their taste buds are broken. You know, they're just
it depends.
They just
on
don't know.
they're
going for the texture of the crunch of the steak to make
it don't
flavor
crunch the way I make it.
I've seen some of your cooking videos. You need to stop. What the hell you're talking about? You didn't even take the frozen meal out of the package.
Russ made one thing once, and I was like, "Oh, okay." There was a couple of videos you made where you actually, like, for example, I'm very curious about Sloppy Joes because we don't have Sloppy Joes here.
Yeah.
I've only ever heard of that in a movie. So when you made that, I was like, "Okay, this is interesting. I could try to make that."
I think I've only legitimately cooked 3 times on those videos.
You made that pizza,
breakfast pizza
or something like that.
Yeah,
what was it?
It was just a breakfast pizza. It was I beat up some eggs, put them in the pan, put the pepperoni directly in it, sprinkled the shredded cheese on it, and then I put the tortilla on top of that. And then when I flipped it, it was just a breakfast pizza on a tortilla.
Oh, this is what I need. This is what
easy,
I need.
simple.
I want to go. I've never been to a Brazil. I've only heard about it, but Brazilian steakhouses. Apparently, they come along with this big, like, steak with all these steaks on there, and they like carve off heaps of meat for you, and you just keep calling for it. It's like all you can eat or something, maybe. Correct me if I'm
I've
wrong.
never tried that.
That sounds expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be. But, you know, the thing with me, I like going out to nice places and eating expensive food because I feel like you need to eat, right? You have to eat. So you may as well eat well. So,
well, I mean, the fanciest place around here is called Giorgio's.
It sounds fetchy.
They got like a $12 burger that's super good. but I don't get it very often because that's like a lot of money for like just me.
You can cut it in half, eat it twice.
You know what Sarah does, which absolutely disgusts me? She'll buy a burger from like McDonald's, or we've got Hungry Jack's, but you guys call it Burger King. Like she'll buy like a burger from there and not finish it, and then she'll chuck it in the fridge and then microwave it later. And I'm like,
Like with bites out of it?
that's like so wrong.
Plus, don't they have like lettuce and tomato and stuff that you shouldn't be microwaving? Mayonnaise? I mean, that's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's messed up. Wait, what happens when you microwave that stuff?
Mayonnaise, from my understanding, can go bad very easily if you just leave it out too long and don't refrigerate it after opening it.
Yeah. Now, there is some of us who enjoy a nice yellow-skinned mayonnaise that's been left out for a few hours.
Nice,
it's already a little dicey.
sandwich.
It's a nice wang to it, and all of a sudden you feel like you're courting death. But if you microwave it, you're asking for it.
But I thought if you microwave stuff, doesn't the microwave stuff just kill things?
Certain things shouldn't be heated up, though.
No,
like,
microwave.
I know, trust me, I know. I told her, like, you know, the apple pies from McDonald's that I ate 20 of.
Yes, bless your heart.
She puts them in the fridge as well. I was like, that's not. In saying that, I had one in the freezer and I planned on making a video. I left it when I moved houses. I don't know if you remember my moving vlog. I moved the frozen custard pies to my mum's house. And then like a few months ago, I was like, you know what? I think it's time to make that video. I was going to call it, what was I going to call it?
Death?
No, custard pie revival, right? And when I told my friend who used to work at McDonald's, he's like, dude, those came out like a year ago. And I was like, yeah. Well, they've been in the freezer. It's fine. So I was going to reheat them. And I went to my mom's and she's like, what custard pies? I was like, what are you talking about? I left them in the freezer. And she threw them out.
But she kept your comics? I got to meet this woman.
No. So here's the thing with my comics, right? So when they moved out of the house that I grew up in, my mom's like, hey, you got a bunch of crap here. Do you want to go through it? Otherwise, we're going to throw it out. I found a small shoebox full of comics. The rest of my comics, all the good stuff, which was not really great stuff, but, you know, I had the only thing I can think of off the top of my head, I had like first Scarlet Spider and things like that. Sonic the Hedgehog as well. Anyway, I always wondered what happened to all that. And then I remembered she asked me one time, and this is probably when probably when I moved out of home at first, so probably my early 20s. And she's like, hey, can I give all your comic books to my friend's son? And I'm pretty sure at the time I was reluctant, but I was just like, I guess, like I'm not doing anything with them. So yeah, I guess, you know, because I'm a hoarder, so I like holding on to stuff. So I didn't want to let them go, but I'm pretty sure I was just like, look, whatever, just take them. You know, I'm not there anymore. You know, I'll never need these comic books again.
You still don't need them.
Well,
I mean, you don't really need those pies either, you know.
I'm slowly getting to that point in my head. I'm just like, oh, what am I doing with all this? Like I was sorting in my books the other day, looking at all my crap, and I was like, man, what am I doing with all this stuff?
So a friend of mine in the comic community, I was really wanting a book, and I was like, I want this book, but the price is a little too high. He was like, just don't buy it. Buy it somewhere else, buy it later, you know. And I was like, but I really want this book. Like, he's like, but do you need to have it now? I was like, yeah, I think I need it now. And he was like, what are you, a child? Like, that's what children say. They need it now, no matter what. They need it now. And I'm like, it is a child's book. I mean, it stands to reason that I do need a child's thing now. Like,
but no, I'm on your side in this one, right? That's the same. Like you needing it now, there was a good reason for it. It's like back when I first started collecting, and Batman Adventures 12 was going for about $400, and I looked at it and like, you know what? That's a lot of money. I don't want to spend. That's a lot of money to spend on a comic book. Yeah. I was like, you know, one day I might get that for $400, but I don't need it now. I'll get it at $400 at one stage. There's no way I'm getting that book for $400 now.
Hey.
Same thing happened with a couple years ago. I was looking at Detective Comics 359, the first Barbara Gordon Batgirl, and I found a 2.5 or something that looked like really good, and it was $275. Back then, I was struggling pretty bad, so I figured I'll wait a little bit And now a 2.5 is like 500 or 600.
But are you still struggling pretty bad? Or are you struggling pretty good now?
I'm struggling medium right now.
Struggling medium,
I'm at a
which is the
medium
way a
struggle.
steak should be prepared. Not
Yeah.
struggling well, struggling
Okay.
medium.
I went to this steak place the other day to catch up with a friend, and they have on the wall, like they have pictures of all the animals and all like lines, like telling you which part of the steak, of the animal makes this cut of meat and stuff. And then they had the different ways you can have it cooked. So it had blue, rare, medium rare, medium, and then the last one after medium was we don't talk about that.
What's blue? Just like straight up raw or something?
Blues, I think blues pretty much like they chuck it on the pan for half a second, then go, here you go, eat that.
Yeah.
Enjoy your salmonella.
I think that's what they say. They slap it in the ass and put it on your plate. Yeah.
I've never ordered it rare, but I'm considering it one day. Like if you go to an actual proper steak place, because look, I prefer to undercook it than overcook it. So, and I like it medium rare. So I like it a bit of rare in the middle, but I know a lot of people will order it rare, and I've never been that ballsy. But like, I've eaten raw. There's a Japanese thing called beef tataki. It's like really thinly sliced raw beef, and I've had that. And you dip it in egg.
I don't care for that. I don't like prosciutto, which is basically, I think that's pork, maybe done the same way. Like I don't care for stuff like that. If it's a little too raw, I'm out. But well done is the best way. Look at Simo. That's gross.
Yeah,
where's Sarah?
You can't talk to guys like Russ and Mad Spidey. I mean, Russ more so. You can talk to Russ a little bit. You can't talk to Mad Spidey about food. He doesn't eat anything. He is possibly more fussy than Sarah. Like Sarah's
now going out to a restaurant and ordering something well done. Chances are you're going to get like burnt and charred.
Yeah.
When I do it at home, what I do is I put down a layer of tinfoil in a pan. I put just a little bit of water under that to keep it from getting like dried out. And I slow cook it for like 2 hours.
In an oven?
It's done. Yeah. It's done on the inside and outside without being burnt or dried, and it's still juicy. If you put it on a grill, it's going to burn on the outside.
I'll give you that.
No, it isn't.
Way to do it.
You don't know what the hell you're doing.
If you want it well done on a grill, it's going to burn on the outside.
Yeah, if you get it well done on a grill, well, it depends. Certain cuts are better for that. Like if you're getting a ribeye, something with a very, very high fat content, then you could leave that freaking thing on the grill all day, and it'll get pretty charred, but it's never going to dry out because it's so fat.
When I cook steaks at home, I usually buy the cheapest because I know when I slow cook it, it's still going to be tender.
Yeah, because it's barely meat. It's like wet leather.
A friend of mine who also likes it well done, he said he perfected the well done and said it like, and he said he sears it a little bit and then he puts it in the oven for X amount of time. But I don't think it was 2 hours. That's like you set the house on fire, mate. Yeah, medium rare with a nice serving of pineapple, right, Nick? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we got a few cows down here.
Instead of saying moo, do they say roo?
Hey.
It's not high comedy, but it's what we got.
I heard if they did this experiment where they put like a steak in like a glass or something, and then they poured Coke in it, and over like the course of like I don't know, like a week or something, the Coke like ate the steak.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that, man.
You ever use Coke to clean a battery terminal?
No, but I've heard people say that it.
Yeah, I used to do that. I used to have an old car, and it would the battery terminals would get corroded constantly. I just pour a can of Coke on it; it would eat it all away, and it'd be good for like another 2 months. Yeah.
People say it's good for cleaning drains or something as well. Maybe
I've heard that before, but I've never tried it.
I really like this color.
Show it to us. This is a comic show.
I literally covered both. I just thought it was a cool cover. Her sitting on the bike.
Oh, you showed that on your last haul, didn't you?
You do watch my videos, Bubs. Awesome.
I do, but I can't watch the way I used to watch. Like my old job, I had YouTube on literally the entire time I was at work, like the whole day. And I would watch everybody's videos that I knew and watch some new channels and all that stuff. And now it's like too distracting. I I got too much going on. The work is too hard so far. I'll get better. I'll get better at the work and be able to divide my attention a little better as I improve. But right now, I'm still like quadruple checking everything I do for accuracy, and everyone else is just letting it fly, and I'm going like real slow. So I'll be watching videos again.
I haven't been watching Jack videos lately. I've been trying to sort of actually just spend some more time watching like a movie or maybe non-comic book stuff, you know. But every time I go to my subscription page now, there's just so many videos of, you know, videos I want to watch, but I just can't dedicate, you know, hours anymore to do it. So like basically if you've got a shorter video, like I'll probably more likely that I'll have a chance to watch it. But there's some days I don't.
There you go. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get a row of like 7 t-shirts out on a Sunday, and I'm going to change my shirt in between takes, and I'm film like 7 5-minute videos. That should take me like an hour after editing. So I have 7 videos, and I'm going to drop a 5-minute video every day that week instead of dropping 3 20-minute videos or so for the week. And I'll do that and see how it goes.
I've done that. I changed my t-shirt 5 times in that hair video, in the comic community hair video. I every scene I changed t-shirts.
That's funny.
So I don't have to worry about that too much anymore because my last several videos I haven't been on camera. I've just been showing the.
I think they look good, Rusty. Like, I'm being honest. I'm not Bubs I. Bubs is like the harshest.
As far as anybody knows, I'm not wearing any clothes at all when I'm filming.
I'm a harsh critic. Did you hear what Simon just said? You said you haven't been on showing your face in any videos, and Simon's like, I think they look good. I think those are my favorite videos. I watch them all the time. I like the new format. Hide behind the camera. We don't care what you're wearing.
It's easier to do it that way too because I just like. I use an app called Easy Voice Recorder where I just do the narration, and then I add either clips or photos from the comic of the character I'm talking about or whatever, and just narrate and put the audio to the clips.
I think those videos are good for, I don't know, noobs. You know, that's a good English. What? Oh, okay. Crisps. Sorry. I thought he had prawns arrive in the mail. I was like,
that's gross.
But yeah, no, Russ, I'm enjoying the videos. I think they're good. And because I'm a noob, I'm learning, all right?
Yeah. So I'm trying to pick like not just the obvious, like everybody knows Batman and Superman origins, so it'd be a waste of time to do videos on that.
Martha.
So I'm doing characters that are well known, but maybe not as widely known for their origins.
How's that working out for you?
About the same as my normal vids right now, really. I figure it's going to take time to like actually build up a base for those before they start like actually getting noticed by like other gamers and stuff for the retro game videos. It takes a while to build anything. Right now, they're just doing the average 20 to 30 something views.
Apparently YouTube doesn't like when you start doing new like stuff that's off topic. Yeah.
But this is going to be like for the foreseeable future, this is going to be the main focus on my channel. So I figure after so long a time it'll actually start to build. I'm having the most fun making these videos than anything I've done on YouTube in a long time. Because I'm finding out things about some of my favorite characters in old games that I didn't know.
When did you stop shaving? Or is this your natural state and you only shave a third of the coconut so you can see your eyes?
Getting the gray patch here. A little concerned about
that. I saw
that.
that. You got a little one on the opposite side too, but it's not as distinguished.
But yeah, usually when it starts getting toward the fall, I stop shaving until it starts to get warmer weather again.
Hey.
Oh, that's a cool cover.
Terrible. I mean, yeah, cool.
Simon did a haul video last week, and he was talking about a Carla Cohen cover for that Gun Honey, and I went and looked it up. And, man,
I got an Adam Hughes.
I haven't bought a new comic book in a long time, but that was very tempting.
Did you get the Adam Hughes one?
This Adam Hughes one.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I had it on pre-order and it shows
Let's
up.
get Bubs a review on the Adam Hughes gun honey. Give us a review, Bubs.
See, as someone who owns a gun similar to that, you can focus up a little bit. You can see that where her trigger finger is. Like go over to like where her trigger finger is. There it is. You can see that it's a little too far away from the edge of the stock there. So yeah, I don't think I think it's okay. But you see where the butt is up to her arm? Like if she fired that thing, she'd knock her shoulder right out of her socket. That whole thing would go flying back behind her. So yeah, I don't know about that one.
But she's gun honey. She can.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, she knows.
Bub said points off for inaccuracy.
Yeah, and I've got it on. I didn't know what it looked like. It's the first time I've seen it because I pre-ordered it 3 months ago and they didn't have a picture up.
It's the first I showed Bubs a cover like this. The first time he's critiqued the gun and not the lady.
Well, the point was for you to focus on the parts of the gun I mentioned, and then you would see more of the lady. But you did the best you could.
I see what you're doing. Yeah. I think I'm almost done bagging all my books. Oh wait, is that another stack?
Where's Tony?
I don't know, mate. I don't know what he was doing. He said he had plans with wifey, and he said, "Just send me the link anyway." So he'll probably show up.
I thought he made plans with us.
Well, no. I asked him if he was free, and he said, "Let me check with the wife." And he said, "Oh, we're actually doing something, but send me the link anyway," which I'm guessing means he'll show up late.
Sounds
He's
like
the main event. You know, it's like the cool cats always show up late.
Is he really?
I don't know.
I don't know. If we were in a circus, I don't know what animal he would be, but he's definitely balancing on a ball. Like that's his main goal.
Did you like my thumbnail with all the Superman?
That was awesome. I'm glad I got the OG Superman.
Why was I the littlest Superman?
Because I thought it was a boy. Because Bubs had his hand on your shoulder.
I was grooming him to be the next Superman.
I had to have Old Wolf in the background because I wasn't sure if he was coming, so that's why I had him in the furthest back.
Funny.
But,
you should have put Old Wolf on like Supergirl or something.
Yeah, well, that'll happen next time. Maybe we'll get. There's a nice Perillo.
Awesome. I can't tell them apart.
What, Perillo and who?
Perillo and more Perillo.
Okay.
It just blends all into a big dark
still
mess.
Good. They're still better than say Linsner.
Yeah, but I agree. But in the end, they're the same to me. Like a box full of Linsner, if you said pick out your favorites, it'd be a tie between 20 of them that I couldn't decide which was different. What's different about these 20?
The difference, no. Perillo has a difference. Perillo does different faces, while Linsner does the same face.
Wait, hold on a sec. Something's happening.
Did he get mad at me?
I don't know.
Something going on in the house.
I think I've only got just 2 Perillo covers. I've got the
Red Sonja.
The Red Sonja, and I've got a Wonder Woman Perillo, and I think that's it.
Oh, well, maybe I can hook you up with some more because I've got plenty to go around. I have cut down. I am collecting the Sheenas, but I've stopped on the Vampirellas because they are starting to just be like, well, unless I really love it, then I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. I didn't even know that the Red Sonja I had was Perillo until Stay Puft saw it on Instagram and told me.
I remember when you showed that. That was the one you showed for Bubs giveaway, yeah?
Yeah. I can't remember which giveaway it was now, but
it was his only giveaway.
Yeah.
I remember Bubs was like, I don't do giveaways.
Was that the only one he's done so far?
It was for his 1,000 giveaway, I think. Are we correct, Bubs?
About what?
I was saying that Russ showed his Perillo Red Sonja book for your giveaway video, and he goes, "Which giveaway video? Which giveaway?" I was like, "His only done one big giveaway.
I was thinking that was
Yeah.
like 750 or something.
No, it was 1,000, wasn't it?
Was it 1,000? I
I
don't think so.
I did a 250. I think I
And
did a
1,000.
750 and I did a 1,000 and that was it.
I think it was a 750 one.
3 giveaways?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. Maybe 2.
I'm calling bullshit.
Well, no, I did a 100. I think I did a 100. I don't freaking know.
I
I haven't
remember
done
when
one in a while.
I sell stuff more than I give away. I know. I
It's been a
should
long
be
time
more.
since I've done one.
I don't know what I am to the community anymore. I
What
need
do you
that
mean?
book. Does that have? Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. I got that book.
Barbed wire.
I'm looking for the one that has a poster in the middle, and it's got barbed wire on the cover. It's a magazine. It's a magazine.
Okay.
Oh, did you ever find that Wonder Woman book you were looking for? The Lau cover?
I mean, it's out there, but I'm not paying what they want. $200 for it. I'm not paying $200.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Not right now. Now, maybe in a couple months, but
Yeah.
I got a lot going on.
I went after the wrong one, I think. I went after the Cohen one when it come out, and I think it's just like it hasn't gone up at all, I don't think.
That was the one that they ended up getting a 9.6 instead of a 9.8, right?
No, I got the 9.8. It just came with scuffs on the back of the case real bad.
Okay.
Oh man, I haven't told you about Slab City, have I?
Did they
Is
finally
that a
send that
convention?
slab you ordered?
No, I hope they're watching. So I emailed, right?
Yeah.
3 times. I was like, hey, can you guys look into this order, please? I want to know what's going on. It's been 10 months, right? Because they said, so I don't know if you remember the story, Bubs, but we ordered a stack of books.
I know you said that you got something for me, but it never showed up. But I've heard that story so many times that
Wait, no, that did show up.
Something for me?
The one that I got, the Nakayama book.
Oh, that was not from Slab City?
No, that was from me. What?
I thought that you had ordered it from Slab City.
No, the Nakayama book was the one I bought for you.
Oh, I sent that back to you already. I thought it was for you.
What? No, you didn't.
No, that's with you.
Anyway, so so I ordered a stack of books, and then one of them was the slab. So after like a week or two, they hadn't sent the books, and I was like, "What's going on?" So they're like, "Oh, because you ordered the slab, we had to wait for that to come back from CGC." And I was like, "What? It didn't. It said it was available at the time, right? It said it was available, right? So I didn't know. It doesn't say anywhere that you have to wait for the book to be sent off, right? When it says available, you assume it's available. Anyway, so they're like, look, it could take up to 10 months. So do you want us to send the other books now? I was like, of course I do. I ordered like another 10 books or something off them. Of course I want them now. So they sent that and they said, we'll get in touch when the book comes back. So basically 10 months has gone by and I was like, hey, I sent an email. I was like, hey, can you guys look into this order? No response. I wait a week. All right. I email them again. And then I wait another 2 weeks maybe. And I was like, all right. I email them again. And I'm like, hey, my topic is like, please respond to me, right? About this order, right? Nothing. So I jump on Instagram and I comment on one of their posts. I was like, hey, man.
Ooh, that gets them. The people,
like,
they
hey,
hate that.
You haven't responded to 3 of my emails. Can you please get in touch? So the guy hits me up and goes, look, what's your order number? I'll look into it. And he's chill, like literally getting back and forth with me. I was like, oh, this is cool. Right. This is cool. And he goes,
someone can't do anything.
He goes, I'm in the office on Monday, so I'll look into it. And then I didn't message him. He did message me. And I was like, hey, so that book has never been in stock, so I don't know why it would have said available, even though it definitely did. And he goes, so it should still be at CGC, right? So because he kept asking me, was it a pre-order at the time? I was like, no. I said it was available. And now I found out for sure when we ordered it, the book had been out for 6 months. All right. So he's like, okay, so you just might have to wait. He goes, when it comes in, we'll fix you. I'll hook you up with some extra books for the inconvenience. Cool. So then Sarah finds on eBay someone selling that same book that she bought, we're waiting on, in a slab that says in the description from Slab City Comics.
Wow.
So I haven't seen
Slab
anything
City
yet.
flipped her book.
No. I'm not saying that. but they've clearly had the book. So this person
At
is
some point, because they're saying they never had it. But the truth is, they definitely had it at some point.
Yeah. So obviously they've had it, and someone's selling one on eBay. You know, so I want to know. Like Sarah wants the book, so I'll wait for the book. But am I actually waiting for a book? Is there a book at CGC with my name on it, waiting to come back to us? Like that's what I want to know, and that's what I'm waiting to just give the response now because I what's going on? Like, do you guys? I'd imagine that you guys will have a list of stuff that you're waiting for. Is that on your list?
Yeah, but if it's not earmarked for you, then
do they have your new address? Because you've moved since then.
No. It was sent here. It was like when I first.
Okay.
Yeah, it was not long after I moved here. But yeah, I'm a little bit pissed because I'm like, well, am I actually waiting on a book or not?
So, I hate that for you.
And the thing is, I've been waiting to do another order with them because I want to get you some money, Russ. But I'm not doing another order with them until I get this shit sorted.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Oh,
man,
is this the one that Russ is talking? Is it his coupon code you're using to get all this discounted bad customer service?
I don't get discounts, mate. He gets paid. I get nothing.
I get like
you don't even get the book you ordered.
I get 10% of whatever the order is. But
even if he never ships the book, that's a good deal, Russ. How long you been running this scam?
But so far, the only people that have ordered anything have been Simon and Chris, Comics with Murdoch.
Well, I'm sure that'll change after this video airs.
Hey, mate,
here's what you do, man. Here's how you get back at Slab City. Take the money that you were going to make that other order with, and just send it to my PayPal, and I'll delete the Slab City link off my videos from now on.
So if we pay
that way, I get the full amount, and Slab City gets nothing.
You're paying them to go straight. Look at you. Did you ever? I was so upset when you opened up your care package there and you just laughed at the trade that I sent you and tossed it aside. I was like, dude, you got to look through that thing. Did you not see all the awesome images in the back? They had all the covers for the run in separate pages in the back.
Okay, I did flick through it, but I don't think I saw that from memory.
Yeah, it's awesome. That one's probably in there.
You know how much I paid for this?
$2 too much.
Oh, okay, yeah, $2.
There you go. What he should have paid. I like those. I'm limiting myself. I've only picked up 2 from that run because I don't want to just go crazy. And photo covers are not really my thing. I collected them for a hot minute and then I stopped. I was like, this is just silly.
They never used to be my thing, but now I kind of think because at the end of the day, I was like, why is it a photo? Like it's a comic book. It should be art.
Here's the thing, though. I only do it of women that are so beautiful that it cannot be captured by a drawing, like Jennifer Love Hewitt or at one point Pamela Anderson, Gal Gadot. Like as many Gal Gadot. Sorry, Gal, if you're listening. As many Gal Gadot drawings as I've seen, none of them really have captured her beauty properly. So photo covers are good for that. How long is a hot minute? Shorter than 60 seconds because it's hot. It's been thrown in the microwave with a plate of mayonnaise and it's ready to murder you.
Cool.
The foil variant. I've never seen the foil variant.
What? That's the original.
Oh, do they all have foil?
No, there was a second print that didn't have foil, I think.
Well, that's what I used to have then was the second
print. I don't know if it was a second print, but like I remember buying this.
Now you're changing it. So now I sound like an idiot. I agree with you. Now you're changing it. I don't know how Sarah Rue deals with you. I just don't know.
I bought one of these off the newsagent stand back in the day and had the foil. And then later on, I remember seeing another version of it with not foil. And I was like, what? I didn't understand. I didn't know what reprints were back then and things. So,
I think that's the first time I've ever seen the full version too.
What? This is OG right here, man. You gotta get the foil variant.
The only one I ever saw over here was like the
poster in there.
Standard.
They took the poster out.
Wait, no, I think they did. I was like, that looks like it could be the poster because the poster was similar to that, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I don't believe the poster had the borders. So
I think that is a reprint.
No.
It's the
what print is
Australian
it?
version.
What print is it?
Well,
Print
the
7?
barcodes are weird. It just says 01. It doesn't have the numbers that represent, the print and things.
Check the indicia.
Oh, you mean the...
I mean the indicia, whether you know that's what it's called or not. That's what I mean. Read it. See if it says first print or no print. If it doesn't say anything, it's probably a first print.
Yeah, it's definitely a first print.
Printed in 2021.
Jackson says it's the first second print.
What? It's the first second print. What?
There must have been multiple second prints of which you have the first. I think we've cleared this up pretty good. What's it called? Bartman? I'm going to look it up.
Bartman. I've still, you know what? In that shoebox of comics I got from my parents, I still have.
Okay, well, here you go. Here you go. It is the news agent edition. I'm saying that for your benefit. It's the news agent edition, and it has the foil. The other ones did not. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. Okay. Oh, I see. There's no, that's not right either. No, I guess they're
Simon
all
got
news.
the very first copy off the press, and the rest of them are regular.
There's a news agent edition. It says 01, and it does not have foil.
This is 01 on the barcode.
And then there is one that's direct that does have the foil. And yeah, so the newsprint is supposed to not have the foil, but yours has the foil.
Oh, you know what else? I just realized, because this is the same as this is the Australian New Zealand one as well. So my Radioactive Man comic that I've got, and I've had that one since I was a kid. When I first started looking it up, the starburst that's on it, I couldn't find any info on it. It was different than all of them. So maybe it's just the Australian news agent version.
Hey, there's Barbarian Kung Fu. He just got done having a big sale on Instagram, to which he must have overpaid for a huge lot of books, considering the prices he was asking for some of the minor keys he showed us. So he's trying to get all his money back on 3 books and a t-shirt. But that was a fun sale. Good job, Barb. Looking forward to next week.
Yeah, I forget that I should start maybe looking into more of those auctions and stuff and having my stuff sent to you. How many books have I got at yours? Have I got quite a few?
Not many, but you've already got a couple of slabs, so it's going to be a box one way or the other. So yeah,
that's fine. Cool. I've also won something from DJ Links. So
again?
What? No, I've never won anything from him.
Look at Barb. Whatever he says. I'm teasing him. Yeah, an Instagram sale. He showed a video of all these amazing books. Don't worry, Barb. Only 4 people are watching. So up 5 now. Man caves. What's up, Doc? So first, Barb's video going through this whole collection that he bought, and I mean, it's got a GSX1. It's got some great Silver Age Cap. It is stacked. It's got a large number of Silver Age X-Men. I mean, this thing is good. It's a huge collection. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what he paid for it, but he probably got a good deal. And then he says, like, this is all going to be for sale because I got to make a credit card payment where he bought this collection, right? He's got to hurry up and get it paid off, right? So basically he bought it on credit, he's saying. And then he posts all these books. Well, he's posting all the freaking, man, he had us all hooked. And he posts all his $1 books and his $2 books and his $3 books. Then he posted a couple of $100 books for $125. And it was like, everybody was like, ah! Like we were all like pulling our hair out. Like, where are all those hot books? And I was telling my wife about it. She was like, I bet he's keeping those. I said, but he said he wouldn't, but I would have. I mean, there were so many good books in that collection. Like, I don't think I could have made money on that collection because I would have kept half of it. And then you can't get your money back when you keep everything. So good luck, Barb. Send me a link. I'll be there for the next one. We're all waiting for the good Silver Age stuff to drop. It just takes time to grade and price. See, that's scary. I want you to just throw a price out there and whatever. Look on eBay, the lowest grade one you see, undercut it by 50%, and then put it out there, and I'll buy it.
You know what I get?
Nod your head, yes. We're all gonna buy it at that price.
I can't afford to buy anything lately.
Oh,
I spent $10 on a Silver Age Superman, and that about killed me.
I spent some money with Barb. I don't care to. I mean, I've given him some money on his Instagram. Sometimes he has some real good books at good prices. So
I bought the first Jason Todd Robin from Barbarian Kung Fu several months ago now.
I need that book.
You need that book?
I need it. That's one that
like a child.
I need it now. Have you seen I was talking to Mad Spidey last night because he bought one. Southern Comic Geeks mystery boxes he's been doing.
I try to price low, Barb says. Price it lower, Barb. We want bargain basement deals. We want half price, half fair market value, and a charred steak.
Yeah, have you seen these mystery boxes that Southern's doing?
Yeah.
No, I meant to watch an opening. Somebody had an opening of one not too long ago.
I think it was
Rob Fat Stacks, maybe.
Someone got an Ultimate Fallout 4.
Really?
Slab in it.
The grand prize, I think, is supposed to be Brave and the Bold 28, the first Justice League.
I think that's the thing that because Spidey bought one. I was like, how much did you pay for that? You know,
they were like 150, weren't they?
Yeah, but I believe US prices and to post it to Australia, you ended up paying like $300 for one. And I was like, I wouldn't mind getting one of those if it's gonna have
not at that price though.
Yeah, but if it's gonna have like crazy books like that in it, I wouldn't mind.
I've been tempted on a few mystery boxes, but I just can't ever quite bring myself to do it because
if you get ripped.
Well, I mean, chances are I'm going to get a lot of books I don't really like collect because I don't really collect anything modern these days. I go for like the silver and Bronze Age stuff lately. So I didn't want to get like stuck with a bunch of books I don't really like just to get a chance at a grand prize that I probably wouldn't win.
Well, I mean, we're all three collecting very differently. Like I'm almost exclusively buying good girl art, artists that I love, and Golden Age. Like that's pretty much with very few runs I'm looking to fill in, and they're small.
I want to get into Golden Age, but it's so like
it's expensive.
Describe my collecting, Bubs.
Simon collects whatever he wants that comes out new that day. He's a Wednesday hunter, which is fine. He's a new comic book day guy, and that's great. That's what keeps the shops open, are guys like Simon. And then what keeps the shops rich are deniers like Sarah, who claim that they don't cover buy, but in fact cover buy every single week.
Ding.
Simon keeps them open. Sarah keeps them profitable. That's how it works.
Hey, I like I don't know. I think it's because I spend so much each week, which is why I'm trying to cut down on it so I can try to put some money towards better books because I'm working on it, mate. I'm working on it. Each month when I do my pre-orders, I'm trying to cut down on stuff. Like I said, all the Vampirilla covers, I don't need those. I got enough to go around. But the Perillo Sheena covers, I need those.
Oh, you need those? Okay.
I need those now.
I understand. I was having a real storage issue, and then I bought another cabinet. So
I saw that on Instagram.
So now I'm not having near the storage issue I was. So I'm trying to still be very careful. And I've got my next con is I think about a month from now. My next selling con, my next attending con is in a couple weeks, is in 2 weeks. But the next one that I go to sell at is in like 4 weeks. So that should be fun. And me and Jambo are going to set up and we're going to sell a bunch of books, man. I already got 3 short boxes ready to go, and I'll probably add wall books on top of that. So I'm going to get them out of here. Been buying a lot of doubles. Like that's my thing now. I buy doubles of keys that I already have at fair prices. Cause there for a while, like you hunt a book, and then you find a book and it's low grade or whatever, like I collect, but I'm happy with it. Right. And then I stop hunting it, but I still see it every now and then at a price, the same price I paid or a price just as low or close. And I'm like, well, I already have it. Don't have to buy that again, but there's a good price. So now when I see one at a good price, I just buy it again. And then I'll offer it for sale to somebody else, and not really looking to turn a big profit on them, but just kind of more like a savings plan. Like other people are like, I'm not flipping books. Like people are like, I'm going to buy it for $5 and sell it for 500. Like that's not what I'm looking to do. But I'll buy, a $50 book for $30 and then try and sell it for $40. And I'm just kind of looking at it as a savings plan for a better book down the road. And I get to pick the better copy, right? And keep the one that I like, the upgraded copy, and then sell off the other one. And so the number of books in my collection doesn't change. The quality goes up a little bit, and I'm putting comic money back. And then when I sell it, then I try and transfer all that into one bigger book or one good book that I don't have yet. So that's the plan. It's working out not too bad this summer so far.
How much do you think that Dave Stevens Planet Comics is a good price? Because I currently am bidding on one, and I just found out I got outbid. What do you reckon? I would like a slab copy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford a slab copy right now. So I'm happy to take it raw. But
yeah, that's Russ's new slogan, isn't it, Russ?
So right now it's on 77 US.
Let's see.
4 more days to go though. So
77. What grade is it graded?
No, it's not graded. It's just raw.
Raw. I sold my copy for 125. No, I think I ended up coming down to 75 on it raw.
You could
at a convention. You didn't ask for it. You didn't.
You know what we need to do? We need to do before your next sale. You know how you guys, when you do your comic fairs or whatever, before it opens, you guys all get to check out each other's stuff.
Yeah,
I want that. Right. So we'll do a stream. You'll just have the camera on your short box, and you'll slowly flick through it. I'll say, stop there. You'll pull the book out, and I'll make you an offer. Huh?
Yeah, but then I don't get to get a book from you. I just get money.
Oh, well, you do trades.
You don't got nothing I want. Not that's worth mailing over here.
Look at him. Found out I doubled up on this.
I'm good. I tell you what, though, I might do that at the end of the show. Like at the end of the show, I'll offer you everything that didn't sell at a discounted price. That's a pretty fair thing.
That's pretty good.
Look at Barb. He's defending himself still. I wasn't even attacking him. I was just messing with him. What are you talking about, Bub? What you're talking about is what I do. All the money make goes right back into my collection and books to sell. Yeah. I mean, that's why I buy from Barb. I buy from Barb because he's selling the way I sell. And there's a couple of other people that sell that way too on Instagram. Mostly, like Comic Vantage does some sales like that. What's that one guy? Vin Crew. I buy a lot from Vin Crew, and he does sales like that where he's just moving stuff through his collection. He's not really price gouging or trying to get the hottest price for it. He's not trying to reset the fair market value, So, but that's the way I like it. So I buy from people who sell the way I sell, and that makes me feel better. I don't know.
When you're selling like that, is it like hard to keep up with like what the fair market value is because stuff's just going up and down all the time? Or
yes, that's why I don't bother with it. That's what like Barb's talking about. With the collection he just bought, is he actually does need to take his time, grade it, and price it, because we're talking about some very pricey books. But I'm not talking about pricey books. I have mid to low grade copies of keys. And so I know how much I have in them generally, because I know where my price point when I was hunting it was. So if I have one, I know about what I paid for it. I don't even have to write it down. And then I don't even look up what it's worth today. I'm just like, if I know what I bought for it, if I bought a key and maybe it was $40 I paid for it, and I sell it for $60, I'm happy with that. Like if the fair market value is 75 or 80, then somebody else got a great deal too. and they're going to buy it, and they're going to buy it right away. I made my money. I move on.
Did you say you bought it for 40?
Yeah, if I bought it for 40 and sell it for 60, I'm happy with that.
But how hard is it to get the books at a steal of a price like that? If you're saying it's going for 75 everywhere, or like at an average price, like how often are you going to be able to find someone who's willing to give it up for $40?
Rarely. I mean, it's going to sell for that maybe 3 times a year. You know, what I'm trying to do, and I think what a lot of people are doing is that people are, what's a fair market value? A fair market value is the average, right? Is the average price paid. Now that's not the mode, right? That's not the price paid most often, although oftentimes they are close, but it's the price, it's the average of all the sales that were made, right? You know, from the lowest price sale to the highest price sale, you take them all, you add them all together and you divide by how many sales were made, right? So you take the total value of all the money that transferred hands and you divide it by the total number that were sold. And that's how you're getting the fair market value. It's just an average price. Well, every time a low price is sold, that pulls that average down just a hair, right? So, but if you looked at how many times a book oversold or sold for more than that fair market value, and how many times a book sold for under that fair market value, they're going to be kind of close. So if you see someone overpaying for a book by $50, there's probably a corresponding person who underpaid by that same amount, and then the value came to the middle for the average. So we're talking about easy math. We're just making it sound more complicated than it is. But my point is, every time you see someone that overpaid for a book, there's someone that underpaid for that book. And my goal is to be that guy. That's my goal. And if I'm not that guy, then I'm not going to buy the book. So, and then I'll get arguments from sellers who are always like hitting me up with, like, I'm sure you guys get them. I know Man Cave gets them, but David probably does too. But you get these lists, you know, sellers will sell you a list of books that they got. Oh, I got this book. I got this book. These are the prices. Which one do you want? You know, they'll send me put up a big book and they're like, which one do you want? And I'm like, none. I don't want any of your books. And they're like, well, you didn't see any good books. I said, lots of good books. I didn't see any good prices. You know, oh, these are all 20% from fair market value. What are you talking about? These are great prices. I'm like, okay, is that what you paid for the book? Well, no. Well, why don't you give me what you paid for the book? Oh, because, you know, I bought the book and I'm not going to do it to you. You know, what do you mean? You know, I have overhead and all this stuff. I was like, okay, fine. So next time you're looking to buy that book at that low price, I'm going to be right there with you looking against you. And one of us is going to walk away with the book. And next time, maybe it's me. So that's kind of, if someone else got that book, you know, every dealer out there bought a book for less than they're selling it for. So if the fair market value is set by the dealers, then you need to go find the book that they bought and get it before they do. So that's what I do, you know, and it takes time. It takes years, literally years. A book that you're after, it might take you 2 or 3 years before you're the guy, or in my case, before I'm the guy that bought that book at the same price that the dealer bought it for. And it's crazy for that price.
The craziest book, and I just found this really cheap, but I was trying to find this book. Not buy. I was looking at it a little while ago. There's a bit of spec on it a little while ago. The Star Wars. That one there. Come on, camera. Be my friend. That one there.
Uh-huh.
So that was going for about $30 to $40 here because there was rumors that Chrysanthemum might show up in the Obi-Wan show and all this bull crap. Right now it's $10. But there was, and this is probably maybe a month or two ago, a friend of mine sent me a sold listing. Someone paid like $420 for it.
Oh my God.
It was like, you Muppet. Like, that's crazy. But does that value of that book go up because someone did pay that price for it? It should, right?
Technically, yeah. I mean, people who are touting fair market values, then yes. You know, that means someone did pay that price at some point, and then somebody else was like, oh, well, that's the new, that you just raised the average price up a bunch with that stupid sale. So now that's the new price.
But if it's listed at $10 now, though.
This guy's got 10 of them, though. He was stocking up, this guy.
They thought that was going to be the retirement book.
Yeah. But yeah, when you
That
see
happens so much though. Like, take the She-Hulk for example. I'm pretty sure those prices are starting to crash now because everybody's panning the show and saying it's terrible.
Not everybody, but a lot of
Like
people.
I haven't seen it yet myself because I don't have the streaming service, so I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. But it's like at one time, I think the 9.6 that I bought for 100 back in 2018, I saw go for 800. Now I'm seeing people having trouble getting 300 for it. So, and I'm pretty sure the show is why people aren't interested anymore.
Well,
Which is it's always been kind of weird to me because the book itself is a really great story if you read it, and her origin in the comic is really good. So it always just kind of baffles me when people base the value of a book on whether or not a show or a movie does well instead of the.
It's funny, isn't it? It's like a friend of mine was saying, like, you know, with all the how crazy Someone's Killing the Children got, right?
Yeah.
How the prices.
Yeah, it got up to
first 9 issues.
It got over 1,000 at one time, didn't it?
Yeah. So but my friend was saying, imagine the show comes out and just flops massive. Like, imagine it's just a massive stinky pile of turd. Those books will just plummet.
Well, but it's crazy to me though, because if the book is really good and the story is really good, then the show shouldn't affect it. Well, but I know, but you know, that just drives the prices on the market though.
It's what's making the show though. I mean, if the book is really good, that's why it got the deal, right? That's why it got the show. So it's done its job already, being a good book, in order to get it to transition into a script or a show, right? It's already done its job. Then the show has to carry it from there to bring the book back up with it. And I think that most people are it's just stocks. You know, they're trading books like it's Tesla. You know, Tesla's actual value is much smaller than its trading value. You know, the value of the company is minuscule compared to what it trades for. You know, the stock is worth more than the actual company. So even in projections. So what people are really doing is they're buying something that they think someone will pay more for it than they did. That's it. Yeah. I'm going to buy this, and in an X amount of days, someone's going to pay more. And I think the ones that are smarter about it, if you will, or at least more successful, is that they're buying it before the hype. They sell it during the hype. Let someone else do all the hype work. Let Disney sell this book for you.
Yeah.
And they're going to do that best during the trailer phase and all that other stuff, the announcement. Let Disney sell this for me. And then they sell the book. Now, the people that hold on to it and wait and hope that this becomes the biggest thing ever, I think that's just bad. Like that's a bad way to do it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do that. So what happens is after the show flops or is not as good, the market gets flooded with all these books that people were holding back, hoping
I've noticed that too, awesome. Because when I scroll eBay, I'm seeing a lot of those She-Hulk books listed now, and nobody's buying them.
Yeah, yeah, because the hype is over, so no one is rushing out to get on that train. There's no more FOMO attached to it, right? That's all gone, and at least half the people I've talked to don't like the show. So now you're not even making new fans. And it decreases the chance, if it even gets a second season, but it decreases the chance every time a property gets made into something and it doesn't do well, it decreases the chance that material, that source material, will ever be used again for a new property. Like that's just not going to happen. Yeah. You know, you may not like the way that Taskmaster, let's say, got treated in the Black Widow movie. I think that was terrible. But the worst part about it, that's now our Taskmaster. Like we don't have the Taskmaster I want will never be on screen because the MCU already has one and it's crappy. And they're never going to say, oh, well, now we listened and we made the fans one that they like. That's never going to happen.
Yeah, but She-Hulk,
it stinks.
She-Hulk can still make an appearance in films and stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's going to be that same character. Yeah. It's going to be this same version of She-Hulk. It's not likely going to morph into something that fans like better. It's just going to be more of the same. And
Not
if you like
necessarily.
it,
They could make it film. They could make a film and knock it out of the park. I mean, people aren't like I
they
don't
could have
mind
made
the
a
show.
show and knocked it out of the park, but they didn't.
I know. Look, I'm enjoying it. Like the last episode was dumb, but I don't know
haven't
anything
seen the
about
last
She-Hulk.
one.
I don't know anything about She-Hulk. So for
The
me,
first
I'm
two
just
were
watching
okay.
it. Huh? Yeah, like the first. I love the first episode. I thought the first episode was
Did
awesome.
the Bub? Have you read the comic, the first She-Hulk comic?
Yeah, I've got it right here.
What,
Did
Bob,
the
really?
show? Did the show follow the origin at all?
Oh, I don't
how
remember. I haven't
She-Hulk
read
was
that thing in
made?
years.
Oh.
I mean, it has some slight departures. I remember she got like a blood transfusion, I think.
Yeah,
To get
in
her
the comic,
powers,
she
and
got
then this
shot
one-
and had to get a transfusion from Bruce.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you're talking in the show.
Oh,
yeah, in the
it's
show,
similar.
no, they did like a
They didn't
car
do it in the
accident.
show? Oh, okay.
Do like a car accident and their blood mixes. But it's fine. It really, the first episode's not bad. The whole thing's not bad so far, but it's not really. It's
How
not.
many episodes? Is it going to be like 6
I
or
think
8
it's the fourth one
episodes?
so far, and it's probably got 6 total. But it's
6.
not. The only thing is, if you're buying it in order to, I'm out. Where have you been? If you're buying
with
it
my
to-
wife. What was it saying?
That's what everybody says. Every
No,
time
hold on,
somebody
hold
comes
on.
late on this show, they're like, "Oh, I was with Tony's wife," and now finally,
What was that saying before? Like, where someone asked, Wolf at lunch said, "Where's old Wolf?" What'd you guys say about, like that's what she said?
yeah,
What was it?
that was it.
Yeah. What was she said?
Yeah.
we're
Oh, there
over
he is.
back. Hey,
Is
What
that
I
a Batman T-shirt?
yeah.
Oh.
That's nice. How much electrical tape did it take you to make that?
Oh, about that much?
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, look, you got one too.
Yeah. I'll be
Did
back.
you say
in a
you're
minute.
leaving, Russ?
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you going to the
Don't you
bathroom?
threaten us.
Wash
That's
your
funny
hands.
thing to say.
Make sure you
I
wash your
thought I would-
hands. Wash your
Sorry?
hands. If he's going to the bathroom, he's going to wash his hands.
Maybe that's the only reason why he's going. Maybe
oh.
he's that clean.
Ooh, maybe. Ooh, Bob. Oh, hi Simon. How you doing?
Hey, Simon. Good to see you.
I like that's awesome. The thing you have in your closet there, the filing
Skeleton?
cabinet thing. No, the
Oh,
filing.
yeah.
That thing's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I love it.
So what did I miss? I'm sorry. What did I miss?
You missed. We talked about food. We eventually started talking about comic books just before and spec, and then we started talking about She-Hulk. It's been quite the show, old Wolf.
I
but,
get a little pieces. Your mother threw all your custard pies.
Yeah, that was an earlier thing. Yep.
Hey, I know I'm planning to do a 24-hour. I said in December, might be in January because scheduling. But you want to do a custard in December in the United States? They do a Christmas pie. They do a Christmas custard pie at McDonald's.
Okay. Well, what happens if they don't do it here, though?
But you're gonna have to buy more and put them in the freezer.
Well, I'll ship it to you. I'll
No, they
freeze
don't,
it
like,
before I send it.
They're already done. Like they're already. So recently they did a creme brulee pie, and they only had it for a month.
So what
Did
kind
they
of
catch it on fire before they served it?
Not quite.
That's the brulee in the creme brulee.
I know.
So what pies do they have there at McDonald's?
Well, so the standard pie is just the apple pie. That's just always.
Okay.
And then every now and then they do a special one.
Give me a minute, guys. I gotta go check on.
Wash your hands.
When I went to Thailand,
Uh-huh.
they had crazy pies. They had cherry pie. Get this. They had tuna pie. They had corn pie. I tried
pie?
one of them. I can't remember which. I think I might have tried the corn one. But yeah, they had crazy ones over there.
Well, in the United States they have salmon pie.
But Macca's and McDonald's.
No, not McDonald's, but
Okay.
in general we have salmon pie here. So yeah, a
salmon
tuna
pie,
pie.
But I'm talking about like the McDonald's ones. Like, I mean,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
eat the salmon pie.
That's crazy.
You do seafood, old wolf?
I love seafood. I love seafood. Yeah, I get my brother doesn't like seafood. My brother doesn't eat anything with bones.
Well, I mean, I get that. What? Would not even chicken?
Not
Even though, like, I don't like eating fish with bone because it's dangerous, mate. It's like you're living
Well, you think
dangerously when
about-
you're eating fish.
You just go.
Yeah, but it's not an enjoyable. You kind of got to think too much about surviving. Like my mum eats, I think it's barracuda when we go to the fish and chip shop, and that's the only fish I think that has bones in the fish and chip shop. And the bones are massive. She's like, "You're going to be an idiot to swallow one of these." But I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm still I'm fighting for my life while I'm eating this fish. I'm good. I'd rather something."
Can't you just take your fork and scrape the meat, and then pull away from the bone?
But okay, so if I'm eating fish that has bone, like I'll do it. Like sometimes my parents will make, fish that has bones, but I'm very cautious. Like, because even like sometimes you get the littlest bit, I don't want to swallow that. So the whole time, like, I don't like mixing it with my stuff because I don't want to accidentally swallow a bone and be that guy. SimpleSimon died from eating a fish.
He'll be famous. So how is the SBC? No, CBCs. How are you doing with your great hair nomination?
I don't know. Video was just a silly video because I had nothing better to do. My hair's not looking very good at the moment, so I don't know how.
You need to do some work on that.
Yeah, I know.
You can do my haircut if you want.
One day, eventually, I'd imagine I'd probably lose my hair. I'm just waiting for this half to go grey first.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to go grey at all for a long time.
I've got every now and then I have one grey hair surface. It's good times.
Well, if you want to go grey, you're going to pull that grey and like multiples will grow in.
That's what. No, yeah, exactly right. So Sarah's like, "Do you want me to pull it out?" I was like, "Whoa. I'm scared. If you pull it out, doesn't the whole area turn grey?"
That's the old saying. Because I know one and like 7 grow in or whatever the number is.
Yeah, now I'm scared. I'm pretty sure they pulled them too, but I've been fine. I'm pretty sure every grey hair I've ever had has been pulled, and I'm okay. But yeah,
it doesn't matter if you pull 1 or 20. It's just going to turn grey when it turns grey.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
But
I just want to let you know, I just pulled one beard hair one time, and I had this.
Yeah, so I was going to say, I have a guy I used to work with. He was famous. He's like a redhead, so he's got a massive red beard, but he had a crazy white line that went all the way down, like from here downwards. It's just a white streak.
Yeah.
And everyone always asked him about it, and he goes, he had one grey hair there one day. He pulled it, and then that entire streak just grew. So it was cool though, because it was all red, and then this line that just ran down. Yeah.
No, the rash went away. It's been gone for weeks. Hey guys. What's up?
Is that why you just went to put some lotion on your rash?
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah.
We're out of lotion. I use beer cheese.
Ooh, beer cheese.
Yeah, that's what I said. Came out of the refrigerator.
You went to the refrigerator, third shelf, get a hand scoop and just slap it on. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
What are you drinking?
Kentucky coffee. It's a whiskey.
Yep.
And soda.
Simon, what are you sipping?
Salute.
Me, I'm sipping Ribena.
9 a.m.
It's 11:30. Mate, I had a 6-pack in the fridge all last week, but you didn't do no stream.
Hey, I'm doing on the next Friday. I'm doing a sipping. You're probably working.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So if you did this week, would have worked. But no, next week.
Maybe you'll send me the link this week.
I actually haven't posted yet. Maybe I should do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it while we're on. Hopefully, I won't slow down. So let me set this up.
What happened to Russ? Is he still gone?
God,
he probably had to go to the store and buy soap.
Oh, you know what's actually funny? Next week, I took the day off, but it's because I'm going to a convention.
Oh, so you'll still be around. Oh, there you go.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
What'd you do? Go trim your beard?
No.
You missed a spot.
Blood sugar was starting to drop on me a little bit. I had to get some orange juice.
Oh man, you okay?
You all right?
Yeah, I have low blood sugar. It drops sometimes.
So did a meter grow off or something, or did you take your blood? You prick?
Yeah.
No, I can tell when it starts to drop because my muscles feel like they start getting shaky on the inside, and I start seeing like these little black specks in my vision.
Well, my muscles get all shaky when I see you, Ross, actually, in the inside.
Which muscles is that, Tony?
The good one.
He has a tremor in the groin.
That tremor.
Tremor.
A cup of orange juice helps me. I don't know what I can do for Tony.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
The most
no.
expensive juice there is, Russ. Hoity-toity Russ. At it again.
Oh yeah, I'm all about that $3 Florida orange
Yeah.
juice.
Don't mind me. I'm getting.
Oh, you gotta rewind the tape there, Sorrow.
Well,
I think it was something.
Sarah?
Oh, that's
It should
right.
be Sarah.
I think it was when
Is
Bubs
she
was
working?
talking
Where
about.
is she?
She's at work. I'm pretty sure it was when Bubs was talking about how I keep local comic shops alive, and so does Sarah because she cover buys every week. Pretty sure that's what it was.
I said it much more charmingly.
You did. Hey Russ, just because I don't know what it's like, when you shave a beard that's like that, do you need to like use clippers first to shorten it, or do you just go straight in with the razor?
Most of the time I just use I got some haircut trimmers and I just buzz it off and just leave the 5 o'clock shadow. I don't bother with a smooth shave.
No nair, hot wax.
No.
Put peanut butter on your face and let a goat lick it,
That's the best way of getting it done.
and then let him lick your face.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's his. My face is his dessert, actually.
Yeah, if you're a good goat. I'm glad you're here, Tony. I've been keeping the stream hobbling for over an hour.
Let's bring it right down.
No, I was going to wrap it at 90 minutes, but we'll go another halfer. We'll go another.
All right. Good. I might
Only
be
a
able to
half
finish my drink.
hour? Really? Only a half hour?
Well,
No,
I got to go meet my
no.
mum for lunch. So.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
Okay.
All right.
You too, huh? All right.
About licking or dripping on a standee. What? Dribbling. What I do?
Jambo's Vampirella.
Oh,
standee.
that's right. Yeah. So Jambo's
Oh,
what has he got in the background? The big
He's
cardboard
got a
cutout?
Vampirella, I think.
That's right. Can't find those anywhere. I got to get Jambo on Collectible Show and Tell. He's got some stuff, right?
Yeah. He's got some stuff. Although he's been to my little man cave twice, and I've yet to receive an invitation to his.
Really? Does your wife know he's been into your man cave?
Absolutely. He's got terribly filthy hands, leaves prints everywhere.
Does he bring a little like butter or something to Crisco?
No, but it smells like Old Spice.
Maybe he doesn't want you in his man cave.
I don't blame him. I haven't shaved in weeks. Good grief. Oh, Red Sonja standee. He's got a Vampirella standee too, and he's got a Sheena, I think, standee maybe.
What? No, it's Betty Page, isn't it? I think he's got
Betty Page.
in the
You're
leopard
right,
print
Betty Page.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fake Jambo
When I
fan.
walked in at lunchtime, was asking where I was. Now he says this is disgusting. What do you expect from me? I bring every channel down. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. It happens.
I know.
Simon's going to be blushing when he goes to have lunch with his mom. What are you taking her to eat, or is she feeding you? What's the family dynamic on this?
She normally feeds me these days. Like she doesn't like last week, or about a week or so ago, I took her and Sarah, and I was like, I paid for the first time in a long time. I was like, can you let me pay for once? Just let me pay.
Were you talking to Sarah?
No, I'm talking about to my mom.
What'd you have?
Last week we went to it was like a pizza, Italian sort of place, so pasta, pizza, and stuff like that. But a nice one, a nice fancy one.
Oh yeah, like Dribblani's, wherever the posh place that Russ goes to, $12 hamburger.
Pizza Hut is where it is.
What was it called? Yeah.
It was called Giorgio's. It's a
that's right.
Giorgio's
Giorgio's.
place.
Right.
Oh, Giorgio's. All right.
Yeah.
Giorgio Armani.
So last night,
It's just like
Cologne, isn't it?
it's
Yeah.
maybe like a 10-minute walk from my house, so I go down there.
We
a
did
lot.
pizza.
So last night I had dinner with my mom as well, and afterwards she was like, "Oh, let's go to the supermarket. Do you need anything?" I was like, "No, I don't need anything." But they just opened up this new supermarket, so she's like, "Oh, let's have a look." So we went in there, and it was like she was just trying to find stuff for the sake of finding stuff. There's nothing there she needed, right?
Right.
She's like, "Just grab anything you want," and I was like, "Well, I'm just gonna grab anything, right?" But anyway, I grabbed this. I chucked this in the basket. She's like, "Do you really want that?" I was like, "Yeah, I want this." Got myself a Batman Hot Wheels car.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
I was like, "Yeah, check this in the basket." So she bought me that.
That's awesome.
The best was she came one time and she was like, "Hey, I bought you some stuff," and she bought me this crazy Batmobile remote control car. It's like this big, it's awesome. And then she goes, "Oh, and I bought you this," and it was like a bubble bath thing, but the bottle was like a Marvel one, right? And she goes, "Oh, it's
yeah.
it's Captain Marvel," and I looked at it, I'm like, "That's not Captain Marvel, it's Hulk." It was a Hulk like bottle, like with his head is the screw off the top, but because he had the label that said Marvel, she was like, "Oh, that's Captain Marvel." I was like,
Hey, don't knock it. You should have said thank you very thanks. Really appreciate it. She's trying.
Yeah.
She's trying.
I can't let her go on in the world thinking that Captain Marvel was green, big green.
It's not going to matter. You could correct her 4 times in a row. She's still going to think that.
Yeah. Do you think anybody in her world is going to give a flying fire truck that she thinks Captain Marvel is the Hulk?
Yeah.
She went out of her way to buy you a green Captain Marvel.
Here's the point. What did you do with that? Did you take a bubble bath?
Ooh.
No, I did not. I think it's sitting on my shelf. I think.
Okay,
Oh,
Sarah, you gotta take a
Trust
bubble
me,
bath.
my bath is so. I've got the yeah.
What?
If I had
What's wrong with your bath?
What's wrong with it?
It's small. It's stupid.
All it is.
We're talking about the bath.
Taking a shower. How big a bathroom do you need?
Well, one that you want to sit in, and I'm a big boy these days, so.
Ooh.
I don't know. I think you can make
Did you
it work.
clean the bugs out of your light?
The bugs out of my no. It looks all right.
When you first moved in, you remember you said, "Oh, there's bugs in my light." So you guys don't remember?
Oh,
that.
there you go. There's a
because I watch his stuff.
There you go.
You guys
Look, content in the making.
That's a bath stream. That's a thing.
That's a bath stream. And
That can be your new Patreon video, Simon.
Dude, here's what you need to do. Here's what you need to do. First of all, it doesn't have to be anything super, super risque, right? You can just be wearing regular clothes. Sarah wears shorts that go up to her neck sometimes. So you just be sitting there. She can just sit on the edge and she could like dip her legs or feet or whatever in the water with bubbles. And then you could float like one of your Perillo comics across the top of the water. You got 50 of them. They all look the same. Just float one right across the water. Boom. Comic content. You're going to get 500 views in the first hour. Mark my words.
How did you have children? How did you? That's not
well,
what she's
I'll
asking.
tell you. First, the boy. What?
I think Sarah and him just want to. I think Sarah just want to.
I think I know what Bubs does for a living now. I think I figured it out. I think he's a director of a certain type of movie on the side.
Let me tell you something. I get so tired of cleaning that casting couch. It's ridiculous. I'm going to start lining it with cellophane wrap and then just peeling it off in between takes.
I'll tell you how stupid my bathtub is, right? You couldn't even sit on both sides. Like you can sit on one side, but the other side, the tap's sticking out of the wall. So you can't actually like lean on that side. It's
all right. So just you sit
We
down.
didn't say you had to be in the video. You're floating the comic.
okay.
You're not really in the video. We only need room for one.
Simon,
No one wants to see me in a
How
bathtub.
about this, Simon? How about this? Your mother's not going to watch this, right? How about you sit with your back away from the taps and Sarah straddles you facing you, and you guys can wash each other.
It doesn't work. Trust me. You end up sliding towards that tap. I had a bath like that. You just end up scooting because you're in soapy water, so you can't like anchor down.
No.
You just end up scooting, and all of a sudden that stupid thing's in your back.
Oh,
I'm with you, Simon.
That was your gut getting in the way. Okay, that was your gut. That was the overhang. That was. The
Oh
overhang.
no, are you kidding? There are always things overhanging, but look, Sarah's down. Look, she's done said she agrees.
Yeah,
You can drown some of those Perillo Vampirilla covers, and she's down. I'll send you one to drown if you don't want to drown any of your own. There you go.
I've got
That's
plenty.
that's a million views right there. Million views.
I don't think you can put it on YouTube though.
Sure you
It'd have to
could.
be-
You could.
She's
You can
fully
do
dressed,
You can.
and it's a
you can do
bathtub with some
Patreon.
bubbles and a comic
It's
on
a
it.
huge thing on Twitch. On Twitch, like apparently it's a big thing. Hot tub streams.
Really?
Yeah.
Boom.
If I can Drown Simon's.
There you
Simon's
go.
what?
My books.
I
Oh,
wonder if I can
Oh,
get away
yeah.
with that on Twitch. But I don't have a bath. I just have like a little walk-in shower the size of a phone booth.
Yeah, and that's at the bus
oh,
station.
like Superman.
Yeah.
He's got to wait till he's got enough quarters to go use it for 10 minutes.
Did they still
The
make
next
Superman
Twitch
when they
stream
were-
on Super Russ 9000.
That's where the money's at, folks. I've been trying to get my wife to step on a cupcake for money for years, and she just won't do it.
Really?
I'm like, these freaks will pay money, man. Just step on a cupcake.
All right, then spend some money and buy the whole cake and let it sit on it.
That's too much cake. It's too much cake, man. I mean, I know it would be a better video, but we're not trying to get normal people to watch this. Like a normal guy would watch that. Like that's easy. But we're trying to get into that niche of people who will never subscribe, but will send money and will watch every video. Like they never want to subscribe because they don't want you to know that they're out there. And then someone will be like, if I send you a specific cupcake, will you step on it? Be like, yeah,
Dude,
send it to the P.O. box. You know?
what kind of a normal person would actually watch somebody sit on a cake?
Trust me, it's a thing.
Again,
I'll tell you
what kind of
what,
normal person would
I was, so a long time ago, in the wild west of the internet, there was a thing called cake fart, and it was the funniest thing. Does anyone remember this? Well, my
I haven't heard of any of this stuff before I started
Right.
hanging out with you
There was
guys.
this video that went viral, and it starts off with this girl, and she looks alright, and she's like, hey guys, you know what I like? I like cake fart. And then she walks over to a table, squats on top of this cake, sits on it, and starts farting into it. And this thing went like viral, crazy viral back in the day. This is like 15 years or more ago. It was
Did
a
they
long
light
time
the
ago.
candles on it? Because I could see that being explosive.
I don't know.
I guess there's a market for everything.
Sarah.
I don't know.
Bye, Sarah.
See you in the next Hot Tub with Simon video where you're drowning Vampirella comics under a bubble bath his mother bought him.
Watch out for
And if
the
he puts
cricket.
all that in the description, he'll get lots of weirdos.
Watch out for
Like,
the cricket.
they get tons of weirdos. Mom's Hulk Captain Marvel bubble bath. Sarah's blue painted toes
I'm telling you,
and
like,
drowning Vampirella in a bathtub, and he'll get 1 million views day one.
if I can make
Guaranteed.
a living by doing a stream like that, I would do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Right?
Why not?
Absolutely.
Why not?
It's
'Cause
money
I-
being left on the table. That's all I'm saying.
And
That's
here
all
I
right.
am wasting time trying to do retro game
I've been
videos.
telling Russ.
I've been telling you that for years,
No,
Russ.
we told we had a whole thing about you doing your nails. We had a
Yeah.
whole thing one day, like about a month ago or so, about you painting your nails, and you said, "No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't." Well, I said, "Why not? Go do it."
Because I don't want to, man.
I'm telling you.
Okay, put it this way, Russ. You do this. Just try it once. Do it anonymously. Like start whatever it be, right? Do it. Get the feed out. Do the nail painting. But do it somewhere where you can get donations and things like that, right? Like a platform where they can donate. Once you
Like the
get that
Salvation
money,
Army?
once you get that, let's say it's an OnlyFans. Let's just use OnlyFans as an example. Once you get that first chunk of money come through, Russ, you'll be like, "Oh, that was easy. I could do this,
But see,
and I can make more money than
I
YouTube."
want to build
ever.
something. I want to build something that's legitimate.
What's
Yeah,
more
you can still
legitimate
work
than
on
that?
Dude, you can still work on that. All the money you make from your feet, you put towards your YouTube channel. Buy yourself a new camera, new ring light, new audio. I'm fucking.
See, I don't have to worry too much about a camera
can we
now
just
because I'm behind
get
the
rich
camera on my
already?
newest videos. So
Yeah, just do it.
I'm like
Just
behind
do
the
it.
scenes on all my new videos, so I don't have to worry about buying better.
Wait, but
better camera
he
equipment.
he stopped shaving his toe knuckles 2 months ago. So you might need to wait until winter when winter's over.
I'm telling. I mean, I get my nails done, my toenails done every 3 weeks.
I've
All of
never,
them, or one every 3
done
weeks,
that.
and then
No, I
after
get,
3 weeks.
My wife and I, we go. It's like it's a couple's thing. We sit. It's a couple thing, and I get my nails done every 3 weeks.
Hey, have you ever done that thing where they do it in Thailand where you put your feet in the fucking thing and the fish come in?
I want to do that.
You can
Like
do
that, I
that.
would do
You
for
can
sure.
do that. It eats all the dead skin off your feet or off
Yeah,
your body parts.
That sounds like fun.
Unless it's
Weird.
piranha, then it sucks.
Well, I mean, how much are I charging for that?
There you go,
Surely.
Russ. You said you want to start collecting Golden Age. Boom.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I believe it.
I'll just give it some more time first and see if my video game and
It's a
Origin
thing.
videos take
You could
off.
even have a separate account where you put on like stockings on just one foot, and then be like, name your pronoun. That's what I am. And
I'm
then
a 40-year-old dude.
So you
they don't know that.
I can't get away
that.
with what these.
You don't know that.
Twitter
You could be a
videos,
very,
man.
you could be a very, very hideously misfigured 18-year-old woman. Like you could, like they don't know.
Dude, I'm a
The difference-
57-year-old guy getting my feet done. It's awesome.
There you go.
I wonder what
There's
what
just a
these
small
YouTube
small
shorts?
thing called self-dignity that I want to keep a
You
little
don't,
bit
that's
of.
what, you don't need to.
Money makes that all go away, Russ.
Exactly, Russ. Exactly. Money.
That's
see,
male fear.
I've
right
grown
there.
up poor and I've never really had a bunch of money, so I don't know what I'm missing anyways. So there you go. When there's a recession and a depression, it's just normal to me because that's how I've always lived.
Plus, with all these Instagram filters making 2s look like 8s out there,
Come on.
I mean, you can make your feet look 10 years old, man. You can
And I
de-age
got nasty
them
feet.
all the way. Be crazy.
The worst thing that I've ever done on YouTube was show Old Wolf my nipple for $20. That was
Yeah, baby.
You should have worked him up to 25.
Hey. I got my pride here. I'll pay $20 for a nipple. 25. I know it's a little over.
Yeah, Russ, you're telling me you can't show your feet when you've done full nudes on IG.
I was covered up by a comic book,
That's-
though. I had a slab in front of me.
That
Dude,
is
all
still
right, look, hey,
on the same train.
Russ, just show us your feet right now. No nails.
No, I'm out.
Just do the feel. Just do the feet. Just do the feet.
What now? No, I don't want it on my channel. Mate,
They're
cut
kind
the
of dirty
string.
on the
Cut the
bottom.
string.
you're getting robbed.
Simon.
If you show your feet now, you're getting robbed.
They're kind of dirty on the bottom because I've been wearing sandals all day.
We don't want to see this.
Pop them on. Pop them on.
No. Shut up, Tony.
Tony, you know my PayPal, man. Here you go, brother.
Please, I gotta pay. What do you like? Some kind of little.
Good grief. I
Let me
think
see
he's
your
missing
toe.
a toe.
Let me see.
God
You missed
bless.
your toe.
I have a
He's
big
missing
gap
a toe.
between my
What do you
big
like,
toe
I-
and my normal toe.
Show me your nail. Show me your
What are
nail.
you doing? Climbing vines with that damn thing?
Show me your nail. Fuck. Those are
What's
perfect
going
for doing.
on?
Those are perfect for painting.
Like, be honest. Do you use
Everything
that
is
to eat
falling
chicken
apart,
drumsticks?
It's off my screen.
Do you eat
Oh my God.
drumsticks with
You
that?
realize all his toes are
I don't know
even.
why I have.
Yeah, like a
I've got
straight
room
line.
for another toe, but I don't
Holy
have
shit.
one.
I know what he's. That's so that he can reach the remote. Like sometimes you lose the remote down the front of the bed, and he's like using his prehensile toe to drag the remote back up.
Hey Russ, now get a pencil. I want you to write your name because you got a space between your toes. You could hold a pencil and write your name.
I believe so. You can hold one of those pens that has 5 different colors in it. You
And
just click
click it.
down.
And you could click it.
Yeah, click it down. One of those comically large pencils with the tassel on the end. You got this, man.
You could do. You
I
got
don't
this.
know if you guys, I did.
Write your name. Go ahead. Go get a pencil. Write your name.
If you can do that, Russ, that's money. If you can learn to write with your feet, that's money. It's like
Learn
that
to. I
elephant
think
that
he-
learned how to paint.
That's probably his first way of writing. I don't think. I think he struggles whenever he has to write with his hands.
His hands
He's like, can I just take my
his
shoes
hands
off?
didn't grow until he was 8. And before that, he had to write with his toes.
Oh my god, he could hold a
Um,
third beer with that foot.
Imagine that.
Ridiculous.
You got a long neck, bud. Russ, bud. Here you go. Get a long neck bottle and see if you can drink with your feet.
I believe he could. I believe he
can't
could take
go
the
that-
top off it
that
too.
far, man.
Doesn't even have it to be a twist top. He could just use the other foot and get it right
a
out there.
A
I
couple of
barely
weeks
got it
ago,
up
I
over
did,
on desk level.
Good
a
grief.
couple of weeks ago, I did a stream with Sarah, and right towards the end, she was saying that she keeps fucking around and telling everyone that I like feet. So at the end of the stream, she goes, "Everyone DM Simon pictures of your feet," and I was like, "Don't do that." I ended the stream, and then I had like 3 people DM me their feet.
Do you like feet?
I'm not into feet. I say this, no, the reason is right. Sometimes I'm just like, take off your socks. And she takes out this, I like feet. No, what I say is like, look, it's like, I don't have a foot fetish. Like, I mean, guys' feet are gross, dude. I mean, except for yours, Russ. Yours are money. But
Yeah, congratulations, Russ.
I feel my feet
Good
are
grief.
okay, but it's not like I get turned on by seeing a pair of feet. Oh, this is getting out. You literally got them painted up. Look at those. That's definitely money. That is definitely money.
How much does that even
I get my
cost,
feet
man?
done every
'Cause
3 weeks.
that just seems
Yours are
like
pretty.
a luxury expense for somebody like me.
I go, well, yeah, okay, so you do it yourself. That's all. You go buy a
exactly.
bottle. You go to Target or whatever you got. You go buy a bottle and do it yourself.
Do it
Russ
yourself.
is 90% blind. You want him to paint his own damn toenails?
Well, he knows
What are you
his toes
talking
are.
about?
You can feel
He's
around
gonna-
with one hand and paint with the other.
Russ, do you think you could paint your own toenails without getting paint all over yourself?
No,
I didn't think so.
especially
Why?
the little one, man. The pinky
Why?
toenail is like almost non-existent. It's just a little slither.
Yeah, what's with
Gotta
that?
put that fake nail in there.
Yeah,
It's like a lot of people have that. That's really weird. It's just like this little.
it's just a tiny little slither
Yeah,
of
what
nail. Like
What is with that?
I don't know, man.
Just
It's
that.
just the way it's
I wanna
always
see
been.
that. But a lot of people have that little toe which barely has a nail. Like it shouldn't even be there.
Should be
But,
just four. That little pinky should be gone.
I
feel
think
like
it
the
might be
last
because I
time
never really wore shoes or socks as a little kid. I always ran around on rocks, whatever, just
Trees.
barefooted.
Yeah, we saw.
I feel
Dangling
like
upside
every time
down.
we
Sleep on a
we
bridge.
end up talking about this.
Did you crawl up a tree and get coconuts? What are you talking about?
Now, when I was
didn't
little,
like
I hated wearing shoes and socks, so I just ran around barefooted all the time. Didn't matter if it was
I was the
gravel,
opposite.
rocks, whatever.
That's
I
how you
was
get
just
worms, man. That's how you get worms.
barefooted.
My feet are so soft because I hated walking around barefoot when I was younger. So I never built up my skin never built up that toughness.
So
I'm from New
Simon
York
sounds like
City.
he has
I
the
mean,
perfect
my
feet
foot
for
be filled with
OnlyFans.
glass and hypodermic needles if I ran around without shoes.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, a friend of mine, he walked around barefoot so much, his skin got so tough. One time he stepped on glass and the glass just shattered. And he didn't get cut open. I swear to God, he stepped on it with his heel, and it just broke the glass. And he was like, "Oh, I'm fine."
is he from the outback?
No, he's from
What,
the gutters,
steakhouse?
mate. He's from the gutters of Australia. What are you
I think I'm
drinking?
going to
over?
kill this in a week. I think
Is that Crown
What is
Royal?
that? I need to
Yep.
learn about top shelf whiskeys, mate.
this is not top. This is not really. Can't say this is top shelf, but
I think that's working man's top shelf.
yeah, I give you that.
What is it?
It's Crown.
Crown Royal.
Oh wait, that's that stuff. I've heard you talk about that.
They're making a lot of different flavors now.
But I picked this up. I think. When did I pick this up? I picked this up.
Just now, you picked it up twice. I saw it.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead, pick it
I
up again. Look, Russ gets it. I get it. What's going on?
Yeah, I got it too. That's why I rolled my freaking tongue. That's a Portuguese thing.
Oh, I didn't see what that was.
Anything above the cheapest stuff is top shelf for me. Like how much is a bottle of that cost? you
Anything
guys?
off the bottom shelf is top
I
shelf.
got this was a good deal. This was $40.
Oh, $40. That's cheap, right? So what's that here? That's like a
Yeah,
That
but
was
people don't buy that bottle that he's got. That's why it's cheaper. Because the
they
nicer
usually
bottles are
they usually buy the cute little with the little round.
yeah, and they
roll
come
with
in
the-
like a felt bag, and
I-
it's very
I-
prissy.
yeah, this is because of the felt bag too, but it's a big bag. I buy the handle because the way I drink it, buying those smaller bottles
Yeah,
isn't worth it. So this'll, I could kill this I used to kill one a week.
wow,
But I had to cut back. So
that's not healthy.
this will be this is gonna last me 3 weeks because when I get my nails done, the wife and I go to the liquor store next door and we buy some booze.
Liquor store. I barely know her.
Yeah, it's a liquor store.
What about when you get that good old Crown Royal? Do you ever try any of those flavors? They got a bunch of different flavors now.
I have. But the thing is, like the
Some are
maple
better than
is
others.
sweet. The apple's good. The apple is very good. The peach is good, and the vanilla and the maple is too sweet. They're thicker because the stuff that makes the flavor adds to the consistency of the whiskey, so it makes it thicker.
Bull semen.
It probably does. Bull semen
Bull
tastes
semen.
just like peaches, just let you know.
Yeah, only bulls from Georgia.
Only from Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, Georgian bulls.
If you get from Wisconsin stuff, you get the apple flavored semen in the thing.
That's true.
And maple syrup is from from the maple semen is pretty good.
Yeah.
but it's still too thick. Yeah, so I have tasted the flavors, but this is, if it's too thick, it stays on the palate, and I don't.
What is happening right now?
I'm talking about whiskey. You asked for this. What the hell?
You did send me the invite, right? You did send me the invite.
I think,
Yeah, 4 hours ago. Where you been?
With the wife.
All right.
I think
That's
I'm
what everybody
ready.
said.
I think I'm ready to get back on the spirits, old wolf, because it was that brief period of time when we first got into lockdown. That's when I first started being like, I'm enjoying spirits. I didn't understand spirits in the past.
Just don't get any absent.
Yeah, and I've still got that bottle.
That's for a sore tooth.
Well, that's for the first time he drank with Old Wolf.
No, it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, it was the first time you drank with him.
Nah, that wasn't the first time.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure I'd been on your stream a couple. Yeah, no, I'd hung out a couple times. It was that time was all you guys are drinking and I had nothing. So I went to my cupboard to look and I was like, oh, I've got this. And you guys were like, yeah, drink that. And I was like, thanks, guys. That was the worst. I literally woke up midstream being like, whoa, I'm hanging out with Old Wolf, Bueller, and Perry. And I was like, how did I get here?
And how do I get out?
And I asked myself, how did I get here?
Oh, that was awesome. Hey, what's come on, Wolf? Come on, Eileen. Oh, what's the chat about? It's about whiskey, guy. What's Werewolves by Lunchtime's name? Real name? Do we know him?
Darren, is it? Oh,
Aaron?
Yeah, Darren.
Am I right?
Darren?
Yep.
Woo! I remember the werewolf. Yay!
Darren. Anything goes when the old wolf's on is on the YouTube. Anything goes.
Anything goes.
I'm sick and I'm doped up on meds. This COVID.
Convo is right.
Oh, congratulations.
Convo. You guys say that? That sounds like something like an Aussie would say. It's convo. This convo is right up my alley. Whatever.
Yeah, anything goes. Whatever.
You took the words right out of my mouth, Simon.
No, but Russ, really, I think you need to get out of that niche that it's go get your nails done, film it, put it on there, put it for the 365th video.
No, don't put it on YouTube, mate.
I stopped doing the dailies like a week ago.
Why?
Yeah, where you been, Tony? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been focusing on I've been
don't
doing
wanna-
superhero origin vids and retro game videos, and those
Don't
are the
worry,
two
you're not
things
missing
I've been
much,
focusing
Tony.
on.
No, don't say that. Why'd you give it up?
Because I started focusing on these other videos, and I'm putting so much more time and research and editing into them because I'm scripting them out, and I'm trying to make real professional quality videos. Plus, I've been having a lot of fun making them. And they were just getting buried in the daily videos, and I was staying up all night editing, trying to just meet that schedule. So I decided to just focus on the videos that I was having the most fun making.
Yeah, but you can just make stupid videos live like I do every Thursday. And
I mean, I'll still have my occasional random nonsense here and there.
You make videos Premiere. That's not live.
No, but he can do it too. I mean, he doesn't. I make a live video. No, you're right, but I don't edit it. What I'm saying is, whatever.
So he makes a poorly produced video that he claims is live, and he premieres it at a distinct time. And sometimes he's not even in the chat because he's busy.
I work like a dog. I just want to let you know. I work like a dog, and I'm at work, and I still pop in and say, "Hey, how you doing?" But I'm working.
Yeah. Thanks for being at the premiere of my show. Wish I could make it. Got better things to do.
I don't understand.
Thanks for the support.
I've never done a premiere because I just don't get it. Because if someone jumps in halfway, then they're not going to see the start.
My problem is I like to interact with the live, even in the chat. And when I go to someone's premiere, I always feel like the one person who showed up to a birthday party.
Yeah.
And now you can't leave. And you can't leave because nobody else showed, and now it's all on you. So I show up to the premiere and it's me and the creator. I'm like, And he's like, so how's your day? I'm like, just watching this video. I was going to fast forward through it, but now I can't. So,
Yeah,
I'm glad you're here. So I saw your haul the other day. What'd you pay for that? And I'm like, I'm trying to watch this video. I was going to leave. I'm already done on the toilet. It's time to wash my hands. Gotta go.
Yeah, usually on my premieres, like 3 people show up, and it's always the same 3 people, and I already talk whatever, and then but I really do try to put like something out every week, unless I really can't. I work at a hospital, so it's open 24/7. If I have to be there, I got to be there. If something's going down, I got to be there, and I can't do it. I can't do it. But I always try to. That's why I premiere it, because I'll either do it the day before, or I'll do it in the morning that day before I go to work, and because I want to put something there. So. And then, but if I can't be there when the people are on, hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. It is what it is. But I'm trying to put something there, even if it's 15 minutes or whatever. I'm trying.
Yeah.
So
I broke it down to just 3 days a week. I'm doing a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday video.
That's a good schedule.
And then I'll still do like if I get a haul or whatever, I'll still do like haul videos on random days. And Simon actually gave me another idea on
we've been giving you ideas all night, just saying it.
No kidding.
but a legitimate idea.
It's totally legit.
On my Scarlet Spider video, I was talking about that was one of my favorite costumes, and Simon gave me the idea to do like just top 5 costumes for like each character. So
I think
can
top
add that
5
into
lists
the
do
movie.
really well. If you like thumbnail draws them in, I think top 5 videos do well.
Yeah.
Are you gonna wear the costume?
No, I don't. The only costume I got is the Batman one.
Oh, I thought you
So-
had a Wonder Woman costume.
I can see Russ doing that as the number 1 bat suit. Him standing there.
Mine, yeah. Just
Well, you should present it in that suit.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd work.
When I do the Batman video, I could for sure.
Simon, did you see the shout out I did for you? Special.
No, I did not. I heard you message me about it, but I haven't caught a lot of YouTube recently. So
I did it in my car. I went in between hospitals. I parked and I did it in the car because I felt bad because I didn't shout you guys out during the 7 o'clock video.
How dare you not shout me? I shout you out
No.
every week, Old Wolf.
Well, Sarah shouts you out every week.
That's why I had to do a special one on the
Simon's
phone in
kind
the
of
car.
sick of those shout outs, it looks like, honestly.
Hey,
most of the time.
I
Sarah's
planned
like,
it.
oh, shout out to Old Wolf. And he's like, yes, shout out to Old Wolf.
What about
Anyway,
the-
here's what I did this week.
Did you see the hair? Did you see the hair video, Old Wolf? I shouted you out of all your face in that one.
Yeah, I know.
He changed into 7 t-shirts that video. Don't get excited.
And I shouted you out on
I took my
that,
top
and I
off in that
told
video.
everybody who watched that video in my car to vote for you for best hair.
Oh, very good, very good.
All right.
I'll check
So
Because clearly, Tony's the authority.
that out.
okay, I'm okay with that.
I
Okay,
took off my top in that hair video. It was
Ooh, did you alternate a red nipple and a black nipple? That'd been awesome.
Do that.
smart.
You should get one tattooed red and one should
No, tassels. Red tassel and a black tassel. You can alternate them.
All right, I'll put an end to this stream. We're done today. It's been 2
Oh,
hours.
where you going? Oh,
We'll
you're
hang
gonna
out backstage for a little bit, but I'm gonna cut it to 2 hours. We've been going long enough. We covered everything. We covered pineapple on pizza. We covered comic book
End it with
specs,
class.
feet, and that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for hanging out. We are
Link my
the new
PayPal,
Fantastic
somebody.
for the community, and we'll be back again one day. And Russ might not be there next time.
I don't blame you.
Swimming in all his feet money that he's made since now. So
I'd be rolling in it.
bye
My
bye.
PayPal just went to -10. So
Someone hacked it.